Today's video is going to show you exactly how you can become a grad shoot photographer. So I was a professional photographer for many years. I've done over 600, maybe 700 grad shoots in my lifetime. I think that was over the span of like 5 or 6 years. So I've really mastered this. And basically I'm going to take you guys from step A to step Z for building your grad shoot photography business. Obviously, this is an amazing niche, you guys. There's a lot of money in it. You're going to meet a lot of amazing people. And so that's why I really recommend it, especially if you guys are in college or you've recently graduated. This is the best niche to be in my opinion. Okay, so the first step is you need a great website. Let's be honest. Most of the people that find you, they're going to go to your website to check out your portfolio and see if your style matches theirs. And so it's really important to have a great looking website. The great news is that there are so many builders out there that can allow you to build a really good looking website really quickly. And so some options you guys have are Wix, Squarespace. You can also make a WordPress website and host it on something like Hostinger. We'll leave all the links down below. That's going to get you the best deal possible. Yeah, this is a crucial step that a lot of people sort of overlook. Having that quality website with your portfolio on it is really going to at least 2 or 3x your conversions. We have a ton of other videos on this channel showing you guys how to build a website using all those platforms. But yeah, all the resources we talked about are going to be down below. So if you guys are looking to build your website, I would definitely recommend one of those platforms. Now on your website, you're going to want to have a warm introduction. You're going to want to have your rates and different pricing packages. You're going to want to have your portfolio of work that you've done in the past. You'll definitely want a frequently asked questions section. You may want a direct calendar on there so they can directly book on your website, or you can actually just have a form and they'll fill out that form and it's going to send you an email. And from there you can sort of communicate with them over email and close the deal. The second thing is you want to shoot for a lot of student groups. Now the reason why you want to do this is because this is going to open up a lot of doors and opportunities via word of mouth. Most students, they talk to each other, they ask each other for recommendations, especially for photographers. So if you're able to get in with various student groups, this is going to help you out so much. While I was at UCLA, I shot for a lot of student groups. I did a lot of dance groups, a cappella groups, student organizations, things like that. From doing those shoots, you meet a lot of people. People start to know you as the photographer. And then when grad season comes around and people ask them, hey, who should I choose to take my grad photos? They're like, oh, I know Charlie. They took my headshots for this student group. Of course, this is a little easier said than done, especially if you're not in college. So you're going to want to have some type of in. If you are in college currently or you recently graduated, you probably already know people there. So that's a big advantage. If not, you're going to have to find that in and then slowly, work your way into that whole ecosystem. The next thing you need to do is you need to practice your grad shoots. So grad photography, it is a little bit different than other types of portraits. So I don't know if you guys are experienced with portraits. I'm assuming you guys probably do have some experience, but taking grad photos, it is a bit different. It's not that different, but there definitely are some special techniques and things that you guys should be aware of. And so that's why I recommend you guys build up your portfolio on your grad website. You don't want to just have normal portraits. You want to actually have pictures of other students that are graduating with their sashes, caps, gowns, all that stuff. It needs to be the exact types of photos that you're going to take for your grad shoot clients. And as you do this, you're going to find the best locations on various campuses. You're going to learn the best poses. You're going to understand the best times to take photos, which guys is probably going to be in the early morning or late afternoon. And yeah, it's a special type of portrait photography. There are different types of poses for grad shoots. And I recommend just looking through my own portfolios, look at some of the things that I do and sort of recreate that for your own work. Next, you're going to want to do a lot of affordable shoots at the start. So if you haven't done any other grad shoots before and you only have other types of photography on your website, you're probably not going to be able to charge that much. Or if you do, your conversion rates are going to be pretty low. You're not going to get that many clients. So what I want you guys to do is build up your grad shoot portfolio, specifically with people that are actually wearing their grad attire. Maybe work with some friends at first. You can even do a free session. But yeah, get a solid portfolio of maybe 3 to 5 different groups. And once you have that, your leverage gets a lot higher, especially if those photos are good. So don't care too much about how much money you make at the start. That doesn't really matter that much. Instead, you're going to be doing shoots to meet people on campus. You're going to be doing shoots to actually learn and get better. And of course, you're going to add these photos to your online portfolio. All right, the next thing you're going to want to do, this was my secret sauce, and that is marketing. Okay, so you're going to want to post all the photos you take of people, get their Instagram, whatever other social media platforms, and tag them. Back when I was doing grad shoots, I posted all these shoots on Facebook. I would create an album. I'd actually have them tag themselves. And that was a supreme marketing tactic, right? People would tag themselves. Their friends would see their friends tagged on their Facebook feed. And of course, that album is owned by my photography business. So then they would know that I do photography. I got a lot of clients doing that. But of course, no one uses Facebook these days, especially especially young people. So what I recommend doing is do this on Instagram instead. Create stories with their pictures and then tag them. This is really easy for them to repost on their own stories. And the more you do this, the wider your net is going to spread and the more people are going to know that you do grad photography. Your Instagram is also going to be a very, very important part of your portfolio, arguably just as important as your website. So on your Instagram, you're going to want to post other grad photos. You're going to really want to have a distinct style for your photography. So over time, you can sort of work out, what type of lighting you like, what type of edits you do. For me, I really like to put a more yellow/orange look to my photos. It gave it more that California vibe, and I think a lot of people really like that. So don't think your photos need to be perfectly color accurate and stuff like that. They don't. You literally just need other people to like your style. So as you do more and more shoots, I really want to emphasize your customer service needs to be on point. You need to make friends with everyone that you shoot with. Make friends with them, make friends with their family. Really be friendly and kind, because when you're their friend, they're going to be so much more likely to recommend you to their friends. You're not just a photographer. You're also a friend. You're hanging out with them for 1, 2, 3 hours. And during that time, you need to build up that friendship. Now, a few more tips I want to get into before I close out this video. Guys, the emotions for grad shoots, they are super important, right? We're not trying to take just like serious photos of people graduating. A lot of these people, they're going to be with their friends. They're going to be trying to have a lot of fun with their friends. We're basically trying to capture good memories and good emotions. And so as a photographer, you really need to be able to capture these. And to do this, there are so many different things you guys can do to evoke certain emotions or poses from your grad shoot clients. What I really like to do was I would just say, now laugh, right? It's kind of a weird statement. And they're like, you want me to just laugh on command like that? And then they start laughing themselves, and that sort of keeps going, and they start laughing for real. Or I'll say something like, look at each other and just start laughing. That also works quite well. You guys can have them bring different props. For example, champagne. I used to always end my shoots with popping champagne. This is a very dynamic pose, and people really, really enjoyed posting this on their social media. So I definitely recommend doing that. You can also have them bring like signs. You can have them bring different props. I've had people bring like In-N-Out fries that they threw up into the air. That was really cool. They treated it like confetti. And so yeah, you can get really, really creative. And the more creative, the more likely that shoot's gonna, go viral, and the more likely they're going to actually share those photos on their social media. I'd also have groups of friends hold hands, walking down towards the camera. And yeah, there's so many different poses that you guys can implement with your clients. Just look at other grad photography and get inspired by it. Definitely write it down, have it written down somewhere, because I always say, if you don't write it down, you didn't learn it. Overall, you guys doing grad photography, it's an amazing, amazing niche. I really enjoy my time doing grad shoots. Sadly, I no longer do them since I'm too busy with my other stuff. But for any photographer that wants to make money and also meet a lot of people, I think this is such a great niche. I hope you guys found this video helpful. Again, all the resources we talked about in this video are gonna be down below. If you guys do want to support the channel, you guys can use one of those links to build your website. Thank you so much in advance. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed it, make sure to hit that like button and also subscribe for more content just like this. This whole channel is dedicated to helping you start your business. Thanks for your time, and I'll see you in the next video.